I've finally done it, man. I finally was able to complete a Galactic Conquest on Star Wars Battlefront 2 on the Classic Collection edition of the game, which I'm assuming is a bit different from the original Steam release um, that most people play because no one really plays the Classic Collection because it's kind of a ripoff, but I bought it anyway because I'm a dumbass. Anyway, the goal was to be able to beat a Galactic Conquest on Star Wars Battlefront 2 without dying in the whole thing without dying a single time, and I was finally able to do it. And it took so many attempts, guys. But in this video, I'm going to be explaining how I did it, the strategies I used, and the ups and downs and stuff like that. So, anyway, guys, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get into it. But first, I want to explain the rules. So, basically, I started a fresh account this time around. So, this account is very new. Had none of the badges or anything. So, even when I did get like War Hero and stuff, I didn't get damaged until later on. And I'll be doing the Separatist uh, Uprising, the Confederate Uprising Galactic Conquest, where you play as a CIS. Basically, like I said, there's no, you can lose a battle, but you cannot die in a battle. For example, like if I feel like I couldn't win, I could go hide somewhere, wait from the command, collect all the command posts, and wait for the timer to go to 0 in order to force a lose. So then I wouldn't die. Like that's one strategy, though I did not use it in this one. That was one of the strategies. The only goal is to not die. And I can use any classes, any bonuses, and the difficulty is set on the hardest, which I think is heroic, and doing the Confederate Uprising, like the Conquest. So anyway, guys, we're gonna get right into it. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you at the end. So now this will be the first run of the day. We got the same spawn again. They should be going for Geonosis. No, they're gonna go for fucking. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and assume that y'all have already played this game if you're watching this video and have played Galactic Conquest before, but basically the strategy here is I spawn on the bottom left corner of the map here, and basically my objective is to head to Polis Massa right out the gate because as a map I was really confident in, and I was hoping that the Republic, when they spawned at Naboo, which is right next to Geonosis, literally two turns away from Geonosis, and for some reason it started heading towards us, which made me assume that they were going to go from Mustafar, which is a super difficult map to defend, and I almost never win it without a garrison bonus. Our first attack is going to be on Polis Massa, which I usually buy a engineer droid for the shotgun, and it's a pretty easy map as you'll see. Mustafar, I think. I hope they don't go for Mustafar. Please go for Utapau. Please go for Utapau, man. So I'm just going to let this play. I'm going to explain my strategy for Polis Massa. So this is, like I said, probably the easiest, one of the easiest, if not the easiest map in the game to win. Literally from the spawn, you rush straight to the command post 3 location, where the first command post that the enemy occupies that you can reach. I bring a engineer droid to get that close range shotgun bonus, but a lot of the times it's just grenade spam, avoiding grenades at all costs, hanging back, because as long as you have command post number 3, they will never capture it back because your friendlies will overwhelm them, and that's just that one hallway right there, so they never use the secondary one. So you just kind of wait there and let your teammates take care of them. Super simple, super easy. The only thing you got to really worry about is grenades and getting the 2-tap. It occasionally occurs from the clones for some reason. But basically, the scariest part of this is right at the gate. The clusterfuck at the beginning is actually fucking terrible, and you could easily die and in those hallways, so I usually try to avoid those. So I've never seen that happen before. What I'm referring to here is that there is a tank spawn in the hangar when the enemy can have, if they have the command post there, and one of the clones took it and just kind of sat in the AAT in that hangar and was kind of mowing us down, and I couldn't advance because of that, because I didn't want to get fucking one-shot by the tank, whether there was someone in the turret or in the tank itself. Both really bad. And also I want to mention too is that side hallway with the stairs going up, don't want to go that way because none of your teammates will follow you, and then all the clones will funnel in there and you'll just get overwhelmed. I've done that a few times and just instantly died, so just kind of stick to this main hallway that links up with the hangar here. I just killed myself. Not gonna lie. I can't move. I don't know why I can't move backwards down these steps. Can't move at all down those steps. Thanks, bud. Kind of a close one there at the end, and with the AAT in the hangar is kind of difficult. Yeah, very low kill count, but that's particularly how it is for Polis Massa. I have no idea what they're trying to do here. But since they ain't attacking anything, this is gonna be tricky because I think this is kind of tricky because they're probably gonna head back to Geonosis. I'm not gonna have a sniper by the time they get to Geonosis, I think. The enemy was really weird here. The CPU was where like they were acting like they were gonna go for Mustafar or Utapau there at the bottom, but didn't go for either one of them. Decided to head back towards Geonosis, and the thing I'm concerned about here is because the strategy I used to win at Geonosis pretty much every freaking time is using the Assassin Droid, which is the sniper for the Separatists, and I did not have it unlocked because I unlocked it to fight at Polis Massa. So now I'm kind of like in a bad spot, but basically the strategy right now is to head up the left side of the map to Coruscant, which is that next planet up top above the Galactic Center there. And basically we're going to have to defend Geonosis before that. So we'll get into that here in a second. They were weird, dude. Oh, if they used a hero bonus too, we might actually been fucked. I guess somewhat the same strategy, except we're not going to be able to snipe. See, the problem is that we don't have a fucking sniper for this map, so that our usual strategies. So I guess we'll go ahead and get into the strategy here. So like I said here and previously, I usually use an assassin droid for this, the droid sniper, because it's super easy. Basically, you want to go for the neutral command post immediately up this hill, immediately left from the CIS spawn, from the Republic spawn will be to the right. You just want to beeline up the hill and take that command post as soon as possible, because then you'll immediately have the command post advantage and they'll start losing reinforcements. The tricky part is that, especially as an assassin droid where you have less health, a lot of clones, sometimes no clones will go up there, and sometimes like half the freaking team will go up that hill, and you'll have to fight them off. And it can be really risky, especially with the assassin droid, because you can die in like 2 shots. It's also risky with the super battle droid as well, because you can also die rather quickly with the against the clones. But once you clear them out, it's a easy ass battle, but here's going to be a bit more complicated because of the fact that we don't have the assassin droid this time. So with my strategy here, it wasn't a very like complicated one. Basically, I just had to. The thing about Geonosis is that, or just this difficulty in general, is that your freaking AI is literally useless. Like you will lose like pretty much every battle if you're not involved in it. And here is a prime example of that. They had already captured one of our own command posts by the time I captured this one. So my strategy was to capture as many command posts as possible behind them, where they weren't really spawning at very much, so we can continue to have the command post advantage and continuously drain their troops and basically fight off. So it's a lot more involved than I usually do. We'll explain more when we get to the later defenses of Geonosis to how I actually usually do it. But since it was a little bit of a weird situation, this is how I did it. I don't know what the fuck's going on, man. So we're damn near switching sides of the map. Alright, that was a bit unorthodox, but we still got the dub, and that's all that really matters. We got significantly less kills, but probably about the same points. Maybe a little bit less. I guess we'll buy Assassin droid, and we're gonna get back to tank bonus. 600 for sabotage. I'm worried they're gonna spawn at Megiddo. I was thinking they're gonna do the fucking hero bonus. Alright, so Coruscant. Probably one of my favorite maps to fight on because it's just how the map layout is. There's only one main command post that you start with at the start of every match, so you have to capture all the command posts that you want. I usually go straight for 5 and then sit in that hallway in that corner, L-shaped corner next to it to snipe the clones coming down from command post 3 and going for 4. Pretty much sit in that elbow. It can be kind of risky because something about how I guess the droid hit boxes are, you always get freaking shot in the head. Fighting the clones, so you can easily die if someone shoots you in the head and shoots you in the body, or you get shot twice in the head as a super battle droid. It happens all the freaking time. But basically, just sit in this corner, pick off any enemies you see, get like war hero pretty easily, get that damage bonus, and then usually it's a pretty easy match. I was worried that they were going to go for the hero bonus here because usually on maps like this that are kind of small and have no vehicles, it can be pretty rough because they can actually use the heroes in this version of the game. And also, I always like to use back to tank bonus for this map because it can get very, very risky without it. God damn, I can hit him. Oh my god, that motherfucker lit me up. Dude, what the fuck? Really did nothing but getting in my way. Holy shit. Let's go. Fucking easy claps. Let's go. Really, it's a dude, bro. 53 kills. Let's go. Alright, good. They're probably gonna go to Mustafar though, so we're gonna need the garrison bonus here. Garrison bonus, and then we could buy that, but we don't really need that, so we're gonna get sabotage here for the space battles, and we're gonna fight at Megiddo. This is the best map to do that on because we're gonna be spending the entire time in vehicles, so the hero bonus isn't even really gonna apply. Alright, here's the first like real vehicle battle I spent the entire time in vehicle because it's just way freaking easier inside a vehicle. So basically you sat on this bridge right here, they immediately pour out of the center there, they're pretty easy to pick off, but usually I hang around the closest enemy command post. I don't know the exact number of it. Command post 2. I usually hang around there in the tank. Eventually, after wiping every enemy off of that command post, your teammates will come and capture it for you. It's just a super simple, easy map to claim, and it's honestly one of my favorites because easy to defend, easy to attack. You sit the whole time in the vehicle. You're pretty safe as long as you watch out for the turrets, and if they have the heavy troopers, the rocket wielding ones, then you gotta be careful as well. But usually the tanks are pretty easy to take out. It's just really the turrets and the infantry and stuff that you have to worry about. Oh, please kill this motherfucker. Thank you. I don't see how they had so many freaking reinforcements when they were down to 1. Alright, dub. In the books. 31 kills. They're trying to take Mustafar. This is going to be the biggest... I think that'll be the most difficult one. I think we're going to quickly have to do is drop these so they can't take this command post. So to be honest, for Mustafar, I have pretty much no strategy. It's not a planet they usually attack very often, but when they do, it's like super, super hard to keep the reinforcements even close. Usually they just absolutely murder us at a way higher rate than we murder them. And I don't know why that is. Even when we have the command post advantage, it's still a close game. But that's why I grabbed the garrison bonus just for this, because garrison is like probably the best power up in the entire game. Like, because you get so much reinforcements from that. So it's like super handy to have on like maps that you're not sure you're going to win on. But here, basically the strategy is I wanted to drop the bridges there so they can't take this command post that we're at right now. And then I went over to try to pick them off from a distance from their other two command posts. And that's just the only strategy I have. If I can't, anything I can't win, I'll just hide and let them capture all the command posts. But luckily we didn't have to do that here, but I have had to do that before. We're already getting absolutely hornswoggled. Headshotted. Okay. Yeah, if they had hero bonus on this map, I genuinely don't think we could have won. Dude, I keep getting headshotted. Even right now, we have the same amount of command posts, and yet we're losing by like 20. I am risking it. Alright. As you can see here, I got 28 kills, 0 deaths. I didn't really mention that in the recording, so I figured I'd mention it here. Alright, I don't even know how Garrison even deployed. Guess I'll grab back to... That should be fine for now. Real quick, I just want to like re-up on the strategy here. So basically, I'm going on the far right side of the map now. They have a bunch of planets clustered up around there, including Camino. Basically, the strategy was to go to the top right corner, which is Yavin 4, down to Flucia, and over to Kashyyyk, then down to Camino, then down to Tatooine at the end there. That was pretty much the strategy at this point. Luckily, I've avoided space battles, but the reason why I have the sabotage bonus is because of space battles, because I like to use that to get that extra edge, because space battles are really hard. Spoiler alert, there are no space battles during this. I don't know how that I managed to avoid space battles this entire Galactic Conquest, but we never got a space battle. Thankfully, because I suck at them. Okay, they're gonna go for Geonosis, I'm sure. Good.
Energy boost bonus activated.
Select a bonus for this battle.
Not seeing no space battle so far either, which has been nice. I'm actually gonna I'm gonna go up here just for insurance with the Super Battle Droid. Okay, as you're gonna see here, same strategy pretty much, but this time instead we're gonna have the Assassin Droids. So we're gonna be sitting on top of that hill where the neutral command post is, just sniping the whole battle, trying to get that war hero bonus so we get that extra damage, and just absolutely slaying the entire enemy team. Unfortunately, sometimes they do capture one of our command posts and they get the advantage sometimes, but usually these matches are not even close. Like I said before, in the video, I'm going up here with a Super Battle Droid because of insurance, because the first part of the battle is definitely the riskiest, because pretty much after that you're not getting shot at typically. Holy shit, they sent the whole fucking team up here. How is the teammates this bad, bro? Another dib. And there you can see just how effective that strategy really is, especially once you get the War Hero bonus. You're just straight up unstoppable on that hill. And there's a Gonk Joy giving you ammo up there as well. Easy ass dub, dude. Probably one of the easiest maps to win. Just that first part is pretty sketchy.
CIS paid for error-free defense of Geonosis. Please select a fleet to command. Yavin 4.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's supposed to be better if we just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. So we gotta Yavin 4 first.
Select a bonus.
We're gonna buy a second sabotage bonus.
Sabotage bonus. Select a unit to manufacture.
Oh, we can't buy any more units.
All fleets await Yavin. Commencing Yavin invasion. Select a bonus for this battle. Sabotage bonus activated.
Supply bonus activated.
I keep using the useless ass supply. Oh, unfortunately, they do have fucking rocket troopers. So that could be a little concerning. Okay, just like kind of like how Megiddo is, this is a very simple strategy. Pretty much sit in the tank the whole battle. I use the sabotage bonus to get that a little bit of an edge because the M4 seems like to be one of those maps where the clones typically come out on top regardless of how well the player is performing. So yeah, I decided to get the sabotage bonus because I had some extra credits and it makes it super easy to take out the enemy tanks and stuff, and it makes them pretty much a non-factor and to get easy kills and such. So it's pretty much similar, like I said, to Megiddo, except a bit harder because it seems like the clones always win this one or get close to winning one. Bro, how are we this bad that we're fucking losing command posts while we're literally spawn trapping their tanks? That's what I'm saying, like, ow. Yeah, I love so fucking try and lose this match. Nice.
Credits received by CIS for successful invasion of Yavin 4.
Hell yeah. Hell no. What you coming up here for?
To command. Select a bonus to purchase. Select a unit to manufacture. Droidicas manufactured. All fleets on standby. Commencing Felucia invasion. Select a bonus for this battle.
About another hero bonus. Okay, here we're at Felucia, one of the safer maps, kind of like how Geonosis is, where it's very sniper heavy for the majority of the battle because it's just the safest option. So you get a spawn on top of this big tree stump. You pretty much just sit on there the entire map. Usually it's a struggle for your teammates to win, but as long as you're sniping, you get enough kills to kind of knock off the command post disadvantage you're going to have most of the game. At least that's the CIS. But yeah, I've also decided to buy a Droidica because it's probably like my favorite specialty unit of the CIS. They cost about the same, but I don't really fuck with the Magna Guard that much. And the Droidicas are a pretty powerful unit. Might be actually be one of the best special, if not the best specialty unit in the entire game. So decided to buy it. I don't know if I really use it very much in this attempt, but yeah.
The command post is no longer under Confederacy control. He is in control of another command post.
Why was this game so close? I feel like we had the advantage the entire game. After sniping for a while and seeing how close the matchup was, I decided to hop into a tank and look for the last remaining clones to finish up the match.
The Confederacy is in control of another command post. Hostile reinforcement count is dropping. The Confederacy control. Hostile reinforcement count is dropping.
Sniper, get down!
Got him. Try to capture that command post I see. Let's go.
Payment accepted by CIS for taking up Volusia.
I'm gonna try to take Coruscant back. Interesting.
Supply bonus activated.
I'm so glad they're not using that shit.
For this active tank bonus activated.
They've had ample opportunity to use that bonus and they just have not. Hope they use it on Kashyyyk or something. Obviously, y'all know the deal. Weirdly enough, they didn't go for Geonosis here and decided to go up, try to take Coruscant back. Luckily, I thank my lucky stars. I really got lucky this run where they didn't use the hero bonuses on like the trickiest maps, man. They always use it on the crappy ones where we had vehicles or other methods of taking out the hero, so I'm so happy for that. But yeah, safe strategy here. We're going to be doing the same thing as last time, sitting in that corner, taking out the enemies. You already know the deal. Oh, that was a headshot. Holy shit. Like that. Not going out like that, motherfucker. What was that? Oh my god. Stop right in front of me. Fucking stupid ass droid. Nice. Coruscant defended.
CIS renumerated. All fleets awaiting orders, sir. Select a bonus to purchase. Active tank bonus purchase.
Do we even bother with the enhanced blasters?
Advanced blaster. Please select a fleet to command.
Come on. Yes, they're gonna go for Geonosis.
Please select a fleet to command. Launching Kashyyyk invasion. Select a bonus for this battle. Enhanced blaster bonus activated.
We're saving a hero bonus. Alright, here we have arguably the easiest out of every map to attack and defend Kashyyyk, man. You are literally sitting in one spot here with the sniper. I went ahead and did advanced blasters just to get a little bit of extra damage. You really don't need it though. But basically the strategy here is to sit in the same spot the entire game and snipe out the enemies, because no matter what, you're going to get an insane kill count. You usually get 80 plus kills on this map, which is even more than Geonosis is. Just a super easy map to defend and attack if you're the Separatists. So it was a really, even with the Wookiee Warriors as their backup, it still wasn't enough. It's just a super easy map. Just saying. Just sit in this spot right here, snipe the War Hero, and it's just wraps. So. Him.
You are a killing machine! In control of the command. Majority.
Nice. Hope you guys enjoyed that little sniper montage on Kashyyyk. Just be prepared. There's going to be a few more of those before this video is over. And 84 kills, though, really impressive. And I was really happy about that. Not my highest kill total. I think I had about 97 kill count on Camino. I don't think I did this run, but I have had higher kill counts. Just want to let y'all know. 84 kills on Kashyyyk.
Payment deposited by CAS for Kashyyyk pacification.
Leader bonus activated.
Oh, that's pretty much useless for them.
Select a bonus for this battle.
Don't need anything. I was hoping they'd use it on a useless ass map like this. Well, same strategy here once again, except this time they have a hero bonus, which is pretty much a non-factor here because of how open the area is. Really easy to pick off the hero, which is Mace Window in this case. And oddly enough, Mace Window actually ended up killing a lot of his own teammates throughout this battle, so he actually ended up helping us more than hurting us. But with the hill being uncontested this time, we're just going to go straight into the sniper montage. Hope you all enjoy.
Highly active.
They have it crossed the map.
Reinforcement hold. Highly enemy reinforcement.
Yes, they blew it up. They blew up the ATT. Oh, first victory on Geonosis without it going to max command post captures. 40 kills.
CAS paid for error. All fleets on standby.
Guess
Select
it
a bonus to purchase. Select a unit to
really
manufacture.
doesn't matter.
Magna Guard. Select a bonus to purchase.
I want to buy now. I mean, we can buy pretty much anything. I'm just going to keep that slot open.
Please select a fleet to command.
Just in case they go for what I think they're going to go for right now. Fucking Mustafar.
All fleets awaiting orders. Select a bonus to purchase. Garrison bonus purchase. All fleets awaiting orders, sir. Commencing Camino invasion. Select a bonus for this battle.
This one's pretty easy. All we got to do is sit up here and snipe the whole time. Pretty boring though, but it's a safe and effective strategy. Alright, here we have Camino, one of the easiest maps to attack as the Separatist because you have this high point right next to the command post. And basically all the enemies converge on this little middle section with like the bunker thing in the middle. And I just kind of snipe at them the whole fight. This will rack up the highest kill counts out of all the plans because no one captures any command post the entire time. And because of that, I just have to kill enemies until eventually they have enough to like capture command posts, or I just pick off the rest of them throughout the map. But a super easy one, very sniper heavy like the previous maps, and it's just super easy.
Nice, Ruben. Nice, Ruben. Highly accurate shooting.
That almost hit me too. You know how mad I'd be if that shit hit me.
Wow, roger that. Nice, Ruben.
Gotta be like a sniper hiding somewhere that I just can't see.
Enemy reinforcements falling. Roger, roger.
Oh, I said up. We're getting deep into the run. I think we'll be at Tatooine, Dagobah, Naboo. I think there's only 3 planets left. 88 kills.
Payment accepted by CIS for conquering of Camino.
Yep, 3 planets left. I'm gonna try to take Utapau.
Select a bonus for this battle.
Don't need no bonus because this shit easy as fuck. Alright, for Utapau, this one is super simple. Basically, I just capture the first command post next to the home base area, and then we go to get a vehicle, a tank, an AAT, and just pretty much sit in AAT the entire time. I also have tried using the Droideka as well. That's also a pretty effective strategy as long as you're careful, but the tank is a much safer option since the AT-RT walkers aren't a very good counter to the AAT, because AAT has more health and is stronger in general, in my opinion. So, but anyway, pretty simple, easy, kind of like Megiddo. You just kind of sit in the middle here and just mow down the enemies as they come to you.
The Confederacy is in control.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't fucking spawning. This match was actually surprisingly close for some reason. That's why having the command post advantage the entire time. I genuinely don't understand how my AI teammates are just fucking useless.
Reinforcements are steady.
Another successful defense on Utapau. Now we have freaking Tatooine, which I'm kind of nervous about because Tatooine can be a very hit or miss.
CIS has accepted credits for this. All fleets on standby. Select a bonus to select a unit to manufacture.
Well, we got about every unit in the game.
Droid Marines manufactured. Select a bonus to purchase. All fleets awaiting orders, sir.
So we're going to attack Tatooine, hopefully not die, then go to, and then place a ship near Dagobah.
Launching Tatooine invasion. Select a bonus for this battle.
Oh, I didn't mean to skip. Oh my gosh, I'm throwing. I meant to add garrison just in case it got fucking crazy at the end. Alright, for Tatooine, there's very little strategy involved here. Just basically fighting for my life because usually the enemy team always seems to get the command post advantage right out the gate. So basically I go for the nearest command post from the cantina and just try to take that one. Usually it's pretty difficult, but sometimes it can be pretty easy, and then just kind of like taking back command post that they take while trying to kill as many enemies as possible. It's going to be a very involved fight because if you're not involved, then you just immediately lose because your teammates just cannot seem to win on this map, at least as a CIS. I don't know why the CIS is just so bad. Like the AI is just so bad at like even doing anything.
The command post is no longer under Confederacy control.
Are you going to kill him?
The Confederacy is in control of the command post.
I don't know what the fuck just hit me. This is gonna be the make or break it. I really didn't want it to be like this. I was hoping for to get that garrison bonus, so I pressed skip because I'm a fucking idiot. Doesn't even save the garrison bonus for next battle. It looks like we didn't need it for Dagobah.
Enemy reinforcements are steady.
Let's go. 2 more planets. We're at the end game now, boys. Come on.
Payment deposited by CIS for Tatooine pacification.
I'm just gonna hold this fleet here. We're gonna go to. Okay.
All fleets on standby. Movement cancelled. Geonosis. Mustafa. Fleet constructed.
We're gonna Dagobah.
Mustafa. Fleet selected.
Magneto should be another easy dub.
Supply bonus activated.
Select a bonus for this battle.
Actually, like literally legit easier than freaking Geonosis, so I appreciate that.
Enemy forces have received increased supply caches.
The only problem is that they have heavy troopers. As I'm saying, bro.
The Confederacy is in control of another command post. Enemy reinforcements are thinning.
As I'm saying, bro. Lost so much out there.
Under Confederacy control. Acquired a command post. Reinforcements are being depleted. Enemy control. Command post is under Confederacy control.
What is hitting me? Nice. One step closer. There's a few more battles. We're probably gonna do at least one space battle, which I'm nervous about.
Page for error-free. Please select a fleet to command.
Well,
Commencing Dagobah invasion. Select a bonus for this battle. Garrison bonus activated.
we're just gonna rely on our teammates for this battle.
Boost bonus activated.
It's just Dagobah is ridiculously hard for some reason. Alright, we're finally at Dagobah. Probably my least favorite map and the map I struggle on the most. If you watch my Deathless fails video, you know, understand what I'm talking about. Like, just I always get like 2 shot and stuff on this map. And the visibility is like lower, but the AI with their aimbot, it doesn't really apply to them. So they just like shoot you from like places you can't even see them from, which is kind of ridiculous. But basically, the strategy here is just rely solely on my teammates. Pick off enemies where I can, but don't really try to go for contest any command posts because I just get absolutely annihilated. That's why I grabbed the garrison bonus just for that extra insurance. But if push came to shove, I would just force a loss here because genuinely this map is just torture. I don't know. I suck at it and it's just awful. Unfortunately, it's on every Galactic Conquest. I want to fight this battle like every time, but I don't like this map at all. What the fuck? Well, unless I die in these tunnels.
Enemy
This
reinforcements
guy just blew
falling.
himself up.
A command post is under Confederacy control. Enemy reinforcements falling. Roger, roger. Destroy sniper. Hostile reinforcement count is dropping.
Let's go do the hardest map out of all of them. Oh, we just got to win a space battle. Unless they run away from us for some reason.
Accepted by CIS for conquering of Dagobah.
Oh,
Please select a fleet to command.
I'm such a lucky duck, bro. They ran away.
Select a bonus to purchase.
Bonus activated.
Alright, we cannot, and I repeat, cannot fuck this up. Cannot fuck this up. Alright guys, the final enemy planet in the entire Galactic Conquest, we have Naboo, which is kind of a hit or miss. The reason why it's like easy is because a lot of the enemies get stuck in this little corner next to one of their command posts. I don't know why, it's like the AI just fucks up. And the reason it can be hard is because they like to take a command post that I guess none of our team is at, which makes them have the command post advantage for most of the game, which can be really annoying. There's a couple strategies I use for this map. One, I could just sit in this side back like lane and stuff and snipe the enemies as they come through, or you can hop in an AAT because once again they have the ATRTs and you have an AAT, which makes you kind of have like the vehicle advantage there. So really not a difficult map, but can be really stressful if the enemies push towards you and you die. You know, it happens a few times. Just don't need to be overzealous here. Just straight up, just sit in the back and snipe the whole time. Let's fucking go. Finally. We won. 41 kills. I was going to try to play as Darth Maul, but I didn't get another chance. Oh, we got this for their fleet too. So it's not over.
Energy boost bonus activated.
Select a bonus for this battle. Sabotage bonus.
I guess I might as well use the sabotage bonus. Didn't realize that we had this for their fleet too. And here we have it, dude. The last defense of Megiddo. Once again, I said this is literally one of the easier maps to defend because of the tanks. On both sides, it's pretty easy, I imagine. But, yep, just got to clear out Megiddo. We got the sabotage bonus for a little bit of extra insurance. And, yeah, they don't really have any good bonuses or anything, so this should be an easy win. And we'll get right into it. Not even risking it. Let's fucking go. That's officially the end, man. Oh, an hour and 42 minutes. 53 kills, 0 deaths. Somehow I was in traitor. I feel like I killed a lot more than that. Let's go. That was so hard. Genuinely one of the hardest challenges I've ever done in gaming, bro. I'm gonna get copyrighted for this. Okay, we'll let it play. I'm not gonna get paid for this anyway. Let's go, man. Dude, that took so many attempts. I'm telling you, it's probably close to 100 attempts. I'm not even joking. This took me so many hours to do, man. I finally freaking did it, man. I knew I was going to get soon because I finally understood, man. I think that's going to make the other Galactic Conquests easier because I already know like what to expect, like what to do. But I'm so glad to get that first one under my belt, man. That was so brutal. Shout out once again to that guy Preds. I think I'm pronouncing that right. For inspiring me to make this video and do this challenge because I never really thought about doing this until I saw his videos. I also used his strategies throughout the video, so um, yeah, appreciate that. And Frog Arcus also for inspiring him to make this this video, his video to inspire me to make my video. So I'm so happy I finally got it done, man. I thought I was never gonna be able to complete that. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and check the profile manager. Here we go, career stats. As you can see, 0 deaths, 2,000 kills, elite guardian, veteran regulator, veteran frenzy, veteran marksman, elite endurance, and war hero. In the rank of captain. Took me a lot of attempts. I've had to make multiple accounts because I didn't want to make it seem unfair because I had everything veteran, automatically had the weapons unlocked at the beginning of every match, so I didn't want that to illegitimize the thing. But anyway, guys, finally done with this. So happy. And yeah, I'll see you guys, I guess, in the next one. Peace.